Hi, folks. Welcome to a Green Screen. I am your host, Michael Soroka. Welcome to Settle It on the Screen, the late night show to show you green screens and make you smile a little bit more every month. I am Michael Soroka. I am also here with my co-host, special guest, named Glendo. How are you, Glenn?
I'm doing fine. You know, that's my second favorite video game high score website is lotsofplaces.com.
Lotsofplaces.com is one of my favorites, too. So how you doing there? Nice vacation.
Doing fine. Just got back from Milwaukee watching baseball.
Awesome. I can tell by your unmarked Milwaukee Brewers package.
Yeah, we don't want the MLB to come down on us.
No, we have not paid for those as of right now. As of right now.
Even though as gamers, all of us have lawyers on retainers. So.
Oh, of course.
I got like at least two.
Wow, you got two? Damn, I got one.
Well, it depends on the situation. I mean, different crimes, you need different lawyers.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. That's what all gamers do. Very different news. Not so happy here. We all probably, if you're watching our show, you know what's happened in the gaming community. The Madden tournament, very sad news, but we must continue on, keep playing games, and obviously we'll get more news from the other outlets, of course. If you just want to mention, real quickly, kind of a shock, but here in the United States, it's really indifferent. So, unfortunately, we're in the day of life, so hopefully it's not. Who won the Brewers game, Glenn?
Not the Brewers. They got blown the fuck out. That's what happened there.
Really?
Yeah, well, the night before it was a 15-inning game. We went through all of our pitchers. Both teams did. Right to the game, I told Moon, I'm like, somebody's getting blown out tonight. And so whoever goes to the relief pitcher first. We went to the relief pitcher first.
Glenn, they can't hear me, just to let you know. They can barely hear me.
Can't hear so good. Static.
They can't hear me.
I know, I see that. I'm following along. I can read.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Great, pal.
I'm trying to fix it real quick.
What's up, gentlemen and gentlemen? Warcraft expansion. How exciting.
Wonder what the issue is.
The issue is that we do a live show, Mike, and they're the hardest type of show to do. And every time there's always at least one technical issue.
Yeah. I don't.
That's just the way that the world turns.
Yeah. We haven't done a show together in a while either. Oh, I found the issue. There's a missing wire. There's a missing wire.
Hardy Boys in the case of the missing wire.
I can get it plugged in.
Your favorite show? I know. The season is on tonight. So if you're watching that, I would be too. That's my favorite show currently.
Wonder if you can hear me now. Probably not. Hey, Glenn.
I can still hear you.
I know you can because the Discord's working. Let's just like everybody log in to Twitch and the Discord. So we'll see about that. I'll try one more thing. If it's working. I don't want to share the screen. Can you guys hear me? I can hear you, but there's still something going on with the audio.
I think they're saying.
How about there's going to be a change right now? Can you guys hear me? Muffled, static, and quiet.
So this is our first hint.
Yeah.
Next.
Quieter.
Have you tried taking the microphone out of your anal cavity?
No, it's not there. It's right here.
Okay, just checking.
We used to do like checks before our shows all the time. No static is a plus though. That did it. So you can hear me, Todd? We're almost there. We're almost there, folks.
You just had to tap on the mic.
Oh, I'm good. All right. Thanks, guys, for technical difficulty. There was a big move here in my studio. It doesn't look like it. There was
That's vintage Settle on the screen.
That is vintage Settle on the screen for sure. All right. Well, welcome, folks, to the Late Night Show to entertain and inform you about the world of competitive gaming, mostly high score chasing at a website or an organization. TwinGalaxies.com. Glenn, do you work over there or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that? That's good. How's it going? You have a good time doing it?
Yeah. Exciting times.
Very exciting times. It is exciting times. Always is. Always improvement. Well, thanks for you guys joining us. Thank you for helping us out with the audio issues. We had a lot of audio issues when this started, of course, but we do want to celebrate you mostly. It's time for the latest video game world records. Let's see if this works. There we go. It's just world records. Oh, man. It's just
nice.
World records!
Sorry, my ugly heart is picking up.
Alright, the latest video game world records from TwinGalaxies.com. Here we go. We got Mikhail Kellner from the Czech Republic, a new world record on Sky Smasher. 752,410 points on that MAME arcade emulation system. Nice job, Mikhail.
Donkey Kong players play on MAME.
What was that?
The Donkey Kong players play on MAME.
That's right.
Blair, and of course his spider alongside him from Mountain City, Tennessee. Sega Master System, my favorite console in the world, California Games. Second favorite game in the world, NTSC Surfing, 7.4. Congratulations, Roger.
Yes, beating out the Brissy from 4 years ago. Nice job, Roger.
It's an old score, Dave, but you got to remember, we only do the show once a month now, pal.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. I was through about 56 pages of submissions to start going through this. So we got Daniel Acapaco from Mexico, a new world record on Excitebike World Rally from the Nintendo WiiWare Silver Cup, the Mexico track. Fastest race, 1 minute, 17.48 seconds. Nice job, Daniel.
To the leaderboard. I think that's the first score we've announced of his.
I might have announced one last month, but he's newer and he's been submitting like crazy. Nice job, Daniel.
And we have Max Taraske from Ghost Town, USA on the PlayStation 4, the Pinball Arcade Indianapolis 500, 0.6,890,236,000. Congratulations, Max.
Yes. Nice job. And we got Terrence O'Neill still playing Road Rash on a different system on the Sega Master, Sega Master System. The Sierra Nevada course, the fastest time, 3 minutes, 57.7 seconds from Terrence, inching out the King of Pawns, Mark Cohen. Only, we should have, I guess, announced Mark's score too, because it was only 12 days prior to that. Nice job, gentlemen. I'm curious, I've been playing a lot of Road Rash on the PC. I'm curious if I submit some of those scores, if these gentlemen will go and submit on that. don't know. I guess I'll have to test the waters on that one. But nice job, Terrence.
Donald Grunlow from Parts Unknown. Sort of. And great game, by the way. NTSC points 90,300.
Yes, nice job, Donald. Nice side. I believe it's his first score to the database as well. So, welcome. We hope to see more from you. Hopefully, you're being showered with submission points. And we have an old friend, John Marks from Jupiter, Florida. A new world record on Caverns of Mars for the Atari 5200. 60,920, inching out the Atari 5200 champion, Michael Ferguson. Nice job, John. I wonder, since John has a multi-cart for the Atari 5200, I can't believe they're making that. I wonder if we'll see some more competition from John. But nice job.
And we have Sean Michaud from County Lockup, North Carolina, and the PS22 Gran Turismo 38 and PSC PS22. This is from the future, and they remade Gran Turismo.
And they remade the game.
Easy difficulty, Class R, Smoky Mountain 2. That's a classic choice. It's 2 minutes, 38.575 seconds. And Sean, how much you willing to part with that PS22? I'm interested. I'll throw you a couple offers here.
It's from the future. Nice job, Sean. And we got Steve Lynn from right around the corner, Michigan. Welcome to the scoreboard. A new world record on Kung Fu difficulty B for the Nintendo Entertainment System. 502,780 points. Actually looks like a popular title there with some of the scores all from the TGA SAP era. Nice job, Steve. Welcome to the scoreboard. Hope to see more. Come to the studio. Play here.
Oh, an old favorite here, Sean the Hat Dwyer from Austin, Texas. Atari 400, 800. Still won 16,622. Congratulations, Sean.
Yeah, nice job, Sean. Getting out over a 10-year-old world record. Awesome stuff. And we got Derek Kamen from Round Rock, Texas. A new world record on Raiden 3 for the PlayStation 2. 4,382,910. Inching out Jesse Porter. Nice job. That's a very fun game. I actually adjudicated that one. Great game. Makes me want to go buy it. But I got too many video games to play. But, you know, I feel like we're missing some. But I don't know. But those are just some of the few latest video game world records at that website, twingalaxies.com. There's other world records everywhere else, you know, like Guinness and Speedrun and... You know, maybe you have a world record, you just haven't made it public yet. But those are the ones from that website that we kind of follow quite a bit on Settle on the Screen. Like, that's all we used to talk about. But so that's it. So how are you guys in the chat doing? Hey, Glenn, I got a question for you.
Okay, Mike, I'll be sure to answer it to the best of my knowledge.
Are you going to come back? There you are. Good. So...
Sure.
You were in here last month, and so I kind of wanted to ask you about, if you have no opinion, you have no opinion, but what about what Nintendo's doing with the ROMs? How do you feel about that?
It's coming. I mean, Jesus, they released the NES Classic, instantly all those ROMs are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Mini, or whatever, Classic. All the rest of the ROMs are gone. So it's just inevitable that they're going to eventually pull them all.
Mm-hmm.
They're assholes.
Yes, okay. So that's you're understanding where my question's going. There's other websites with other software publishing companies that are selling their ROMs DRM free now. What would you think about those types of companies?
Publishing their ROMs?
Yeah, they're selling their ROMs legally to you, so you own them. You know, DRM free, which means you can use the ROM on any platform you would like. So they're giving you the ability to buy the ROM from the software company, and then you can play it on your computer. You can put it on your iPhone. You can put it on.
Oh, Nintendo's doing that?
No, but what would you feel about software companies allowing gamers to download the ROM DMR free, so they can play it on any system?
Stupid.
You like that?
I mean, one guy buys the ROM, he's just going to share it on the internet and go, hey, all my friends, here you go.
Okay.
It's not going to stop anything. I mean, there's still ROM websites out there.
Well, I understand that.
Cut them down, like 3 more are going to pop up. Like, you're asking me, how would I feel if they pursued that avenue?
Mm-hmm.
Because look what happened to that YouTube boxing match. They lost millions of dollars because people just bought the $10 stream and retwitched it or streamed it on Twitch and had like millions of views at a time.
But my question is, okay, I guess my question is DMR or not DMR. So, for example, Nintendo, you can't play any ROM right now. You can't even get every, obviously, if you, let's say you have a RetroPie and you want to play, I'm trying to think of a non-popular game, but whatever, you want to play Super Mario Brothers 3. So you can download it from any of these free sites. Of course, you could probably get it from your buddy who still has the ROM or somebody who can make the ROM. There's still thousands and thousands of copies of those ROMs out there.
Get the fucker off Napster. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If somebody was offering it DRM free, would that pursue you to buy it legally or no?
I'm not going to buy something I already own. The physical frickin'.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'm asking the wrong person.
And plus, I mean, come on, gamers. You had 20 plus years to get all the ROMs. What the hell were you doing with your lives?
Yeah, that's true. So, it's very interesting, though. But, like Sega's selling them DMR free, which I think is awesome. But
well, what the hell else is Sega going to do?
Yeah, I know. I'm just yeah.
Really is a company anymore.
Yes, it was Sega, guys, in the chat. Yeah, it was Sega.
They got to make money somehow, I guess.
They got whoever owns the license got to pay their heating bill or something like that. Sell the sixth copy of Altered Beast to the same person.
There's no way Nintendo would sell you one of their ROMs and you could play it on.
No. Yeah, they'll never.
That would never happen.
So, I'm curious.
And do that.
For some of the more favorite games, I'm curious if this will affect anything of prices. Obviously, retro prices have been going through the roof, but I'm curious if more people will buy I'm thinking just more people will buy the Evercarts now, and then they'll just get them.
And I should sell my copy of Contra. Well, I gotta. Well,
I bet some dealers, when you go to some of these retro gaming shows, I'm curious if somebody will start selling these Ever drives preloaded, under the table and stuff.
This is what pisses me off.
I feel it's going to happen.
I'll tell you what makes me the angriest is prices were just starting to drop on NES and SNES games, and then Nintendo does this, and it's going to spike the goddamn prices all the way up again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For all the original.
But the bubble was starting to burst.
Mm-hmm.
Your bubble.
People started realizing they're video games. They can't play all of them and enjoy them instead of sitting on. Well, I know the collectors like them and stuff like that. I'm missing a slide. We got 2 segments today. Not really that much to talk about. Kind of like last month. So we're going to go to a new segment for you guys in the chat, and for you, Glenn. Really, this is just a personal segment for me. Pardon the bad way of doing this. Here we go. We're gonna play a new segment called "What Should I Buy?" Friends, I have $500 burning in my wallet, so I got my eyes on 2 different things. So, what retro thing should I buy? Should I buy a Neo SD MVS for $459,000? Or I'm sorry, 459. $459.99, or an Arkanoid cocktail, both sides working flawlessly, $450 right down the street. So,
can I vote?
of course, Glenn. I mean, I'm not the one.
SD,
everyone-
man.
What?
SD.
The SD. That's how I was feeling, because I have an original Neo Geo, of course. I have a 161. Oops, did I lose the broadcast? Hope not.
Tail, man, and it's not like it's a game that you can swap boards in and out and play different games.
No, you can't. No, because of the controller itself at that point.
In Arkanoid, it's a game, so many levels, and it's one game.
Yeah, it is just one game, and I don't know how much. Oh, I lost the chat now. Great. Okay. Yeah, I think it's the better buy. Of course,
Exactly, it is for what you get.
Yeah.
I mean,
where am I going to get the ROMs though now?
Isn't suing anybody. You can still get those.
I do. I still own all the carts though, so it's just a matter of I own them all legally. So it's a matter of just hooking them up to the ROM reader, transferring them to the computer, then using the little convert tool that comes with the Neo SD MVS to get them on the format. The only bad thing I've heard about the Neo SD is the loading time. But we're talking about 750 megs of data on some of these games, so I understand why it's going to take a while to transfer and load up.
Price you pay, man, for free.
But I understand it is flawless. The menu system's perfect. The soft dips are easy to change for Twin Galaxies submission purposes. Yeah.
This is sounding better and better.
I know, I'm just talking myself into it, but then I don't.
What's the better?
But I want a cocktail table again. That's my whole.
10 games on that you can get for that Neo SD.
Mm-hmm. You know what I need to make? I need to take the internals of my Neo Geo and make a Neo Geo cocktail, a custom Neo Geo cocktail. I've never seen that before. Obviously, they never made them, but
if you want to do that to your neck.
Well, I love playing the cocktail. I had the Basconian for years and years, and
no, man, I play a cocktail for like 20 minutes. My neck hurts.
Really? Huh? You must be too tall or something. Yeah.
Guy.
Cyrus, I agree with that. See, that's kind of my dilemma. Is I got $400 burning in my pocket. I could probably wait on the Neo SD, but someone might pick up this cocktail table before I get a chance. That's kind of my only issue. But in terms of degrees of fun and value, yeah, the Neo SD is better. It's just the...
Hey, man, a couple of years ago, that Neo SD was way more than $450.
Well, they just came out with this like last year. This one, I guess. There might be, I think there's another one out there, but it's not very good, is what I've heard. And then someone else is trying to develop another one that's going to be cheaper. But
about where you're going to get the ROMs. I'll get you the ROMs in 30 minutes or less.
Yeah, I know. So I think I'll get the Neo SD. It's kind of my splurge. Of course, I'd rather spend that $500 on a pinball machine, but...
Yeah, but good luck trying to find a $500 pinball.
Working $500 pinball. I can find out. I could get an EM for maybe $500, $600, but those aren't a lot of fun. I'm not going to get the Gogar deal that I got ever again. So, all right. Well, thanks for the advice, Glenn. I really appreciate it.
Dave, it's a cocktail. They pop up all the time. That's a cocktail with a piss poor control scheme.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Galaga, when a Galaga one comes, I'm just going to get it. So I should just save my money and wait.
If you already own like 20 games, and it's like, well, I don't have a game of that style. Like 20 arcade.
Yeah.
I don't have a Breakout or Arkanoid. Yeah, just will get one.
Yeah, when I
And
got
like one purchase.
yeah, when I'm just rolling in the cash from you guys hitting the subscribe button right above us.
If we get enough subscriptions, we could possibly get that Arkanoid cocktail based on the subscription money.
Yes, yeah. If yes, on the whopping subscription money we get from Amazon. So there's that. We are gonna we have one more segment, a favorite segment for you guys. We have another thing said by arcade gamers. So take a look if it works. It doesn't. There you go. Things said by arcade gamers.
Well, there's this girl I met on Facebook, one of those Facebook stories. But she's a really nice girl, and last night we went out and we saw Fast Five, and we had dinner. And she's a really nice girl. She's one of those girls that you respect so much you don't make a move on. So you actually don't, because you want to appreciate her company, and I hope she gets here because I want to take her with me to Namco.
Things said by arcade gamer.
What
There. We got this.
He meant to say Costco instead of Namco.
No, he said Namco because I was with him.
I think he got it mixed up, and he meant to say Costco.
Actually, Costco wouldn't be a bad place for a date.
Why not? You know,
No, you can get like $1 or $2 for like $2.50. You can get a really large piece of pizza with a pop, so you get some good dinner, and you can walk around. You can find like nice wines in the back, large quantity. What else? What else can you do there? If it's
you can
Saturday,
do a lot of things.
you can do the free
Well, they're just
sampling
gonna
of
tell you.
foods. You know, you do the samplings. They give out the free samples. It's like going, to a restaurant, and it's like a cocktail hour where they're serving appetizers and stuff like that. So
You go to Namco, they're just going to tell you no.
yeah, exactly.
Like, no, sir. Do you have a security pass? No. Well, you got to leave.
No.
To Costco.
Yeah, come on in. Are you a Costco member or no? Are you a Costco or a Sam's Club member? Do you even have one?
Nope.
I don't even think you don't.
No, we don't.
They don't sell video games anymore. On the side note.
People in my area just harvest meat and vegetables on their own.
Yeah. Large quantities that way. Hey, Glenn.
Obviously, we're not going to make Oreos, but
Yeah. It's been a couple months, Glenn. Is there anything you wanted to talk about tonight?
no. I mean, in World of Warcraft, since the expansion came out, that's all. That's the only thing new with me.
The only thing new with you, yeah. I haven't done anything. I'm gonna say I'm a boring solo on screen host. It's summer. I've been spending most of my time outside. The only thing I've been playing is Rocket League and Counter-Strike. That's about it. That's why I was hoping the MVS or the Arkanoid would get me back ready for the fall, and stuff like that. I don't know if you have any inside information, Glenn, since your position at Twin Galaxies, but
Tell you right away, no, I don't.
I know you don't, but just to anybody in the chat who's watching,
Spoiler alert.
I've talked about this a couple months ago, and I'm going to just bring it up. I believe that the Twin Galaxies, either it's the commissioner, like I said, I don't even know where Jace is necessarily. We haven't heard from him since watching the Billy Mitchell tape with the big old splice in it. I have a very tough time as a gamer wanting to submit records, as I know I'm not part of the problem. I still adjudicate, but there's just so many scores in the database that it's still important for it to be officially verified. And it's like taking forever on a lot of scores. And it's not like my scores are not great scores. They're not on great titles. They're not competition. But it's like, all right, it's like 3 months. So what I was thinking, and I said this a couple months ago, I think the submission point, what do you call it? The amount of points to submit needs to go up. I think.
So you've been saying that for a long time, man.
But now it's to the point where it's like we would have over 1,500 submissions, but then like when I said that, like within 3 weeks, like half of it would be gone. Now we're like borderline 2,000 submissions, and I mean you're still not seeing some turnover. So I don't know. I just really feel that it's like hard for me to get into it and submit any more scores because it's like, wow, I still have a lot of scores that haven't been adjudicated. So I don't know. Am I just whining?
Are you saying it's like the old days where you had to wait months?
It's still better than that. I'll give you that because you know what? It shows up on the leaderboard immediately. So if somebody else comes to check the score, they can go, well, it's not verified yet, but this is the highest score listed, and then they can go watch the video for themselves and be like, oh, okay. So, I mean, it's still better than the old system. I mean, we could talk about hours on how much better the new system is versus the old system. But I don't know. It's just part of my... I have lots of games I want to submit for, but I haven't been motivated very much.
Hey, Dave wants to inflate the entire market by making more tracks.
Well, I mean, that we've talked about that a long time, or I've talked about that, but there's too many tracks. And for...
I track everything, brother.
I know they're tracking everything, and I know they're submitting for everything. And man, when I was looking through last month's world records, the stuff that was verified in the past month, I'll tell you this. There's about, from page 22 to about 28, they were pretty much all Angry Birds submissions. So it was really tough for me to pull those world records today, going through every page. Nothing against your Angry Birds world records, guys. It's just, what, they're like 22 seconds, right? Something like that.
It's the grease behind the whole adjudication wheel. It's Angry Birds.
So yeah, it's the mining. You want those submission points, or if you want that, I feel sometimes that those tracks keep getting created so people can get their certificates for free. You know, they're $99 certificates. And that, you know what, I said that on last episode. If any of you guys have purchased the $99 new Twin Galaxy certified in this nice big graduation folder is what I called it, with the original foil stamp. If anybody has purchased one of those or got it from free with submission points, please let us know. We would like someone to do a review. We'll help someone do a review of the quality of that. But as far as I know, I don't know of a single person who's purchased one yet. So, have you, Glenn? Do you know if there's any purchases? They're inside track.
They still haven't shipped them, swaggers.
Still haven't shipped them? Oh. So that means somebody's purchased them. Oh, this might be a new thing that I'm going to talk about every week. Oh man, when did you buy that certificate? This is something I'm gonna. I'm very concerned about this. Oh man, because last time on a different iteration of Twin Galaxies.
Are we going back in this period?
Oh, this is getting, yeah, this is reminding me of some dark times. You bought a certificate on launch day and still have not received it. Ooh, oh man, time to do some investigative reporting. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Yeah, because.
Who are you going to refer to, though, Mike?
Oh, I have contacts. Okay, so in 4 days, it's going to be 30 days from the purchase. Did you purchase them with submission points, or did you pay for it? And if you did pay for it, did they charge your credit card yet? Has money been removed from your accounts? But I guess that'd be my big issue. If they didn't take your money yet, then that's okay. So, yeah, we would exactly. We need an unboxing video of these certificates. Okay, so if I would have bought one day one, all right, submission points, had to pay 56 cents, and yes, PayPal was charged. Okay, so money was taken for a service almost 90 days old. When it hits the 90 days, yeah, you're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see about that. Sorry, Glenn. I might be making your life a living hell.
I have nothing to do with that.
I know. Okay. You did have some communication on 8/16. They said one more month. Okay. All right. September 16th, folks. Mark your calendars. Real Swaggers does not have their certificate. We're gonna get some Robert. No, Robert. Who did the Dateline thing back in the day on NBC?
And with I don't know.
I'm trying to think of the consumer investigative reporter. I know local news. If you go to your local news, you can find your, I can find one here. So 20 days. Okay, we will watch that. I will definitely be talking with Real Swaggers. And if anybody knows anybody else who purchased one, I would really like to know who they are. I was going to purchase one, but I'm just too cheap. The problem is I don't know which one I'd buy. I don't know which one I'd get yet. So
I don't pre-order video games. I don't pre-order anything.
Well, based on the launch thing, I thought they were ready to print. I mean, they had one. They already printed one for the article. Man.
I think the explanation that was gave was party company that's slowing the process down. On their Swaggers.
They're doing them outside. Yeah. So, not back in my day. I'm the one that printed them. I printed them, I cut them, I signed them, I stamped them, I mailed them out. And I got paid like 50 cents for each one I did. $100 is steep for those certificates. They look nice. They come in that diploma. I don't know. Like I said, I really just want to buy one for the unboxing. How nice they really are. Or maybe if I get my Sonic world record back, or maybe if I beat Glenn's Life Force record, I'll get one and sign it and give it to him. So he has to play Life Force for 72 hours or something crazy like that. So, Glenn, have you been following those dispute threads?
Yes, I have, Mike.
How's your stress level?
Stress level's fine. I sleep like a baby every night.
Sleep like a baby every night. That's amazing. I wonder if some people don't sleep like a baby.
Yeah, people that get disputed probably don't sleep very well at night. I don't know.
I was disputed, and I'll tell you what. I slept like a baby every night.
Well, you're a different breed there, Sroka.
I had nothing to hide. I found out I used the wrong ROM set. So did everybody else who approved. So I didn't lose any sleep over it. Yeah, I lost the world record on Zaxxon for the Commodore 64.
You damn dirty cheater, you.
Yeah, exactly. I hooked my computer up to a VCR. I turned it 270 degrees, and then I put my video in Final Cut Pro. And
would you like to talk about any dispute threads in particular?
Actually, there is one. It's not the one that everyone thinks I'm going to talk about. Because actually, that one I actually truly don't have I love enjoying the drama. Folks, if you guys don't know who Tipster is on YouTube, he does some great videos about what happens here at Twin Galaxies for that kind of stuff.
He does very poorly researched videos.
Yeah, there's some of that where he's obviously grabbing as fast as possible. obviously he's just trying to produce as much as possible. I'll give him that benefit of the doubt. But he might also be. Go ahead.
Page.
What?
He's like, well, I skimmed the last 2 pages. Research complete. Wipes his hands clean for the day. Make a 30-minute video.
He does
Yes.
give a large disclaimer about things, so I'll give him a pass on some of that stuff. And I've corrected him on a few facts, some facts that really didn't mean anything. I mean, they should be correct, but
Like one of the co-hosts of the show was a ref. That was a good one.
yeah, because that definitely gives a different portrayal. But the way Josh spoke in that interview,
Well, how do you fuck that?
he never said when I was a ref. You know, there was none of that talk because he wasn't a ref. So, where's that dispute thread?
About just doing the show in general. He's a figurehead, not a F member at the time.
Mm-hmm. Anybody on our show was an official ref. It was me. And all I did was adjudicate Yar's Revenge score on Atari 2600 and dealt with Rudy's claims and Joel's West claims, and that's about it. I couldn't bring on new... oh, there goes my computer. It looks like it crashed. No, we're still up. We're still up. Wow, there's a lot of new ones that I just noticed. There's a lot.
Yes, there is.
Wow, this is
Growing.
damn. Wow. See, that's the thing. Nobody's voting on new submissions. Everybody has got their hands in the dispute thread. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Wow, my life has been... Oh my lord. I don't even want to know. Oh, Sean Michaud. That's exactly what I want to talk about. Sean Michaud has a dispute up against Sean Michaud. He's disputing his own score. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, folks. Oh, we have to show this. Now, I still can't find the one I did want to talk about. So, screen capture. How we do this? That thing. There you go. Oh, that's Glenn. Look at that. It's Glenn within Glenn within Glenn. There we go. Is there one you would like to talk about, Glenn?
What's the chat want to talk about?
Yeah. Oh, just Sean. Sean is just removing a typo. Look at that. Look at that proactive Sean trying to remove a score that was a typo. That's very honorable of him. Hey, look, there's a Twitch stream.
At the very least, get it fixed.
Yeah. Yeah, anybody want to talk about? Man, there's a lot. There's a lot of RJF scores being disputed.
That's the Joe Yakovich.
Yep. Wow. I've not been here in a long time. It's kind of gross. I don't think I'm... Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, look, there's a Zaxxon 6400 again. I think this is the same reason.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to click this one. Oh, it's more interesting on what scores are coming out than what scores are going in. Ah, Mr. Kearns got the same thing. Oh, the US Gold version should have been used. Yep, that he did this. Mr. Kearns did the same thing. Wow, this is old too. I think I might even post it on this. Wow. See, that's the part that kind of... I don't know. I don't know how the dispute... I don't know the insides of how long it takes, I guess, Dave to make a final decision on all this stuff. I mean,
They explained it once. It's something to do with it has to have so many votes on it before it is brought to the attention.
oh, the score's been moved to the correct track. Oh, so this one's just not closed out. All cases in this dispute must remain open. Thank you for bringing the score up to the right place. Oh, why didn't Dave do that for me? No one moved my score. I don't care. I really don't care. There's only one reason why I played that game. So
I know.
yeah, I think somebody else took that for me. Oh my god. It's just like it looks like a troll fest in here. Oh man. I mean, they all might be legit. I don't know. Okay, now I understand why no scores are going through. I completely understand. I don't know why.
Good ones.
Oh man.
That's a good one too.
Which
The
one?
Mark Merica ones.
The Home Alone one? Doom? Or what's this one? I mean, I know there's no score in Doom, but score should be the score on the track. We can confirm they're at the level at the end of the level, and there's no points. I think it's because I think the Doom one is because they completed 9 levels.
Doom tournament?
There's a Doom PC. It says Doom Atari Jaguar Doom default settings. Stephen Knox a score of 9. I'm assuming he beat all 9 levels. Once again, it's a dumb track. So I don't know. Wow. See, I guess we'll go back down to Triforce real quick. When it comes, I guess the reason I'm not invested is in some of the previous disputes. Here, how do we? Oh, you can sort disputes now. Or that's not working yet. Oh my god.
Makes it easier.
Like for example, I'm not invested with Triforce's disputes as I have in the past. Because I really don't know enough about the game. I know too much about Donkey Kong. I know too much about Donkey Kong, and I knew too much about those Atari games and the Intellivision games for some of those disputes. And then some of the other disputes, too. Like, they're gone. The one I was going to talk about is gone. It was a... it was one of those continue things that I still couldn't believe. Like if you continued in an arcade game, they added a 1 to your score. There's a bunch of those that were in the dispute thread, maybe a couple weeks ago, but they seem to be gone. But
Theo Daniels one?
yes, yeah, that one looks like it's been settled and taken care of. Man, I got a lot of homework to do. I guess I should have done this before the show. But
you just participate in real time.
we could write a little note. Oh man. I mean, I understand Jace is now involved with this. That's just I don't know. I don't know enough. Well, actually, now I know why. Now I remember. I'm getting to my point here. Sorry, guys. I'm taking a really long way to get to my point. My point is it's a dumb track, I think. Just because of the ways the rules are. I'm not saying you can't track the game for points. I'm just saying that the rules are way too subjective. Wouldn't you agree, Glenn? Just in the first place?
No, because there's global rules.
So you think the track can stay as is? Regardless of the score gets removed or stays or not. Let's just say, how would you write the rules for points in this game?
A little bit more specific on what excessive actually means, like there is on other tracks, on different games, on different platforms.
See, I think the issue is
limits and stuff like that, and actual clear-cut rules on what excessive would actually be.
See, that's where I feel there's the huge problem with the track in itself. There's something that's either considered leaching or not considered leaching.
This is the other thing. I mean, even though that those are poorly vague rules, there is still global rules to go by.
I understand that, but if the word excessive or the words leaching wasn't even a part of it, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we'd have an issue whatsoever. Like if it was just default settings. So default settings means you default to the leaching rule, the overall leaching rule, and there wouldn't be excessive. Because when you write the word excessive, that means you can allow some leaching, is how I interpret
I get what you say.
but I don't know. That's why I kind of not really invested in it, because the way I look at it is it's one of those things where you really, yes, do we need to clean up the scoreboard? Oh, yeah, I 100% agree on that, but it's one of those things, it's like,
I actually had this conversation with Phil Day a week or two ago. But what would describe excessive? And Phil broke it down with policemen. And the policeman tackling somebody that's fleeing from them, you know. And then there's a difference between the policeman pistol whipping the guy in the head 20 different times. That would, in the court of law, that would define excessive.
okay.
Matter of.
But in a court of law, there's still a jury that would decide if it was excessive enough or there wasn't excessive enough. Am I right?
It is.
I don't know. Too subjective.
This is true.
And nothing against, is that Bahigabal? I don't even know how to say the gentleman's name who has second place on this track. But it's just one of those things, for the people who actually do care about this track, who may want to compete for it, and they might be completely discouraged to compete on it because it's a max score. So I could understand the reasoning that, based on the evidence that's been brought forth, that score, is impossible without excessive leaching. I get that, but it's to me, it's just create a new track. It'll be more popular. I was in somebody's chat the other, it might have been Josh's show or somebody else's show. I just kept saying, well, what's the big deal? The speed run on Contra 3, the world record is, 28 minutes or something. But I don't know. I'm indifferent. I guess I can't get into this one as much, and I'm kind of bummed out about that.
You've been around long enough. Leaching policies is you have to make some kind of forward progression, right?
Yeah.
That's always been the state for every single game. Doesn't have a timer. You have to at least be progressing.
Yeah. And that's
you can clearly tell.
Mm-hmm.
Down the math via spreadsheet and edited it to the dispute form. Drifters, where he made forward progression in each cycle, he shot the boss once. Math just doesn't add up, man.
Well, I agree with all that. So,
game takes naturally go a normal pace.
How many minutes did you say you cut out?
Been at least it would take 20.
Okay,
2-0.
All right, 20. I heard it. It finally came through, about 20. Yeah.
And if you were to sit there and leech on the boss, which is what Triforce he claimed on his own stream, that's how he got the points. A boss for 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah, there's I agree. There's definitely lots of holes in the defense story and all that kind of stuff, which makes me cringe more. I guess the other disputes, I just knew too much. I knew enough. So
I'm just giving out the facts that I found doing the math based on a high level player that's skilled and Triforce is at the game.
Yeah.
back at me and say, well, you can't say that. You've never seen me play. Well, yes, I can. The guy's a top-level speedrunner of the game. And him himself said that a pretty exact quote, like an hour and a half it took him. But it takes him about 30 minutes to beat a loop. So...
Well, we'll see. More develops. I gotta really. I'm gonna look through all those other disputes. So obviously, this is something we called over a year ago on Settle on the Screen. We were nightly. That this it took longer than I expected, but the dispute thread kind of took over the regular usership, I believe, and. I think more people are spending more time on the website than actually submitting scores. But, part of it. It's got to be done.
Sir.
Scrubbed clean. Got to make it right. But otherwise, there's no point in having it at all. So, all right, folks. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. I'm sweating to death. The air just broke, I think, in here. So I am definitely done. We'll see you next month for sure. We'll put a little tidbit up of when we'll be back. I do promise I really need to get to John Salters and do a show with him one Friday night or Saturday night for you guys. I did promise that. If you guys have an Amazon Prime account, feel free to subscribe to us. If you don't, I don't want you spending your good hard money. You can send us some bits if you want. But thanks for joining us. Thanks for downloading our podcast too. You got anything else, Glenn, for the folks at home?
It's nice hanging out.
It was nice hanging out on our date. There, I gotta put my arm right there. Yeah. So.
More World of Warcraft with me tomorrow.
All right.
And buddy.
You want me to play?
Because it's freaking free to everyone.
That's right, folks.
This is me off since how many friends have I bought that game for? Now they just
don't play.
Here's the core. Here's the core game. All you got to have is a subscription now. No expansion, but you can still play up to level 110.
So you got to do it, folks. Play with Glenn. It's a great game. I'm still going to play Golgar until I get the world record. Like 500, 600, 700,000. So, all right, folks. We'll see you next time. Make sure you subscribe or just like us on Facebook for any news updates. And we'll see you next time. See you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.